Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ritana and today's recipe is gonna be a mushroom salad. I recreate this salad in another way, and because you guys didn't like the other recipe that I did, the original one where I used like canned chickpeas, red kidney bean and all that, so I made it in another way. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. This is how it looks. And before we go and discuss the recipe, I'm gonna read something from the Bible. It's gonna be from Philippians chapter 1 verse 7. It says, "Instead he made himself nothing. He did this by taking on the nature of a servant. He was made just like a human being." So here they're talking about how Jesus is equal to God, but he never took that against God, and he never made himself like he's better than God, you know. Instead, he made himself as a servant for him, and he did everything that God wanted him to do. So yeah, and as a result, he died on the cross for us. So yeah, I'm into that, and let's go into the recipe. Here are the ingredients you'll be needing for this recipe. I start by adding 1 cup of chickpeas and 1.5 cups of red kidney bean. You can keep them overnight, add some water and keep them overnight, or leave them for a few hours so they can expand. Then drain them and add them to a pot with hot boiling water. You can add a pinch of salt to that. I'm also gonna add mushrooms, and I'm gonna clean them. And I added, of course, baking soda to water, and then I just keep rubbing them like that to clean them. In the process of like slicing in that, I have a pot full with water, and I also add a pinch of salt to it. So when they get hot, I'm gonna start putting my mushrooms so they can cook as well. And I'm adding 1 tablespoon of baking soda to my water so I can clean my veggies. You will be needing 3 bell peppers and 2 tomatoes and radishes. You don't have to put radishes, that's just my choice. And then I add my mushrooms and I leave them for 10 minutes, and then you can taste them to see if they are cooked. And I slice the bell peppers, as you can see here. Next step is draining the mushrooms, and I'm gonna add more water to the pot and some salt because I want to put my corn in there. And then I just go back to slicing my bell peppers, and then I add my corn. You add them in for like 5 to 10 minutes. And I add my tomatoes. I just slice them like I slice the bell peppers. And then I'll do the same thing with the radishes. Next, I take out my corn and I leave them aside to cool completely. And I cut half of a red onion. Just peel it, and then I slice it the same way I did with the bell peppers. And then I take 1 bowl and then I add water to it so the taste wouldn't be that strong. And I'm gonna have 1 handful of parsley and chop it really small. You can add, you know, like other stuff, also like mint, dill, whatever you want. And I'm cutting my corn here, as you can see. You can use can, but if you don't like to use can, then this is the best way to do it. And then I'm gonna add my veggies, of course. The salad was so much, so I divided into 2 equal sizes, and then whatever dresses I put in one, I did another dressing for the other one. And I'm also gonna add olives, and I let my red kidney bean and the chickpeas cool off a little bit, and then I mix everything together. I add 1 lemon juice, and then I'm gonna add like 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of mint, pinch of black pepper. You can also add oregano. You can use these two dressing. I add 1/3 of a cup each, and I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and yeah, mix them all together, and then add them to the salad, and then mix everything together, and you can leave it in the fridge for a few days. Don't eat it right away because you need to get the juiciness of the dressing to soak up. And yeah, I hope you guys like it. So we're all done, and now this is how it looks. I'm gonna taste it. This recipe, you can make it for like meal prep. The longer that it stays in the fridge, the better, because the marinade and the mushroom soaks the juiciness of the dressing, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I hope you guys like this recipe, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.